Good morning, children. We shall continue our discussion on exercise 10.2 of the chapter straight line with question number 19. So, question number 19 is point R with coordinates h and k. Point R with coordinates h and k divides a line segment between the axes in the ratio 1:2. Find equation of the line. This is the question, right? Say, how do we solve it? Very simple question, children. Let us try to understand the data given to us considering XY plane. So I need to consider a line segment between the axes. Yes, I have taken a line segment as AB. So AB is the line segment between the axes. And this line segment AB between the axes is divided by R point. In what ratio this R point is dividing line segment AB? It is dividing line segment AB in the ratio 1:2. So whatever the data is given to us in the question, using that data, we have drawn this diagram. Is that clear? So I have considered AB as the line segment in our XY plane, and this line segment AB is divided by R point. This point R. In what ratio this R point is dividing line segment AB? It is dividing line segment AB in the ratio 1:2. Now we are supposed to find out equation of this line AB. Right? So we are having various forms of a straight line equation. Let us check which form of straight line equation I can use here to get equation of the straight line. Okay. Now, to find out the equation of this line AB, children, you know one point present on the line. A line meliro one point in the coordinates ಗೊತ್ತು. But straight line equation ಬರಿಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ನನಗೆ minimum ಎರಡು ಪ್ಯಾರಾಮೀಟರ್ಸ್ ಗಳು ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು. With one form use ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂತ ಅನ್ಕೋ. So point ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು, slope ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು. Point ಗೊತ್ತದ, slope ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ you cannot make use of slope point form of the equation of straight line. So can I use a 2-point form? Even I cannot make use of it. Why I cannot use a 2-point form? Because I know only one point. Another point is not given to me. So even I cannot make use of 2-point form of the equation of straight line. Is that not? So what we will do here is we will use intercept form of the straight line equation. You may be thinking, sir, are we given intercepts made by the line with x-axis and y-axis? So right now we do not know intercept values, but we can find it out. See, how do I get those x-intercept and y-intercept? Is that clear? Okay. So let us assume that x-intercept of the line. X-intercept means distance OA to proper sign is called as x-intercept. Let y-intercept of the line be b. Right? Okay. So ಒಂದಾದ್ರೂ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಐಡಿಯಾ ಬಂತಲ್ಲ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಈಕ್ವೇಶನ್ ಆಫ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಲೈನ್ ಅನ್ನ ಬರಿಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ನಾನು ಯಾವ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಅನ್ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು. ಇಂಟರ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಅನ್ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. Right now, children, we do not know x-intercept made by the line and y-intercept made by the line, but we can find it out. So for time being, let us assume that x-intercept of the line is small a and y-intercept of the line is a small b. If you get this small a value and small b value, then you can use this particular form of the straight line equation and get the answer. Is that clear? So here we have form of the corrective straight line equation, intercept form of the corrective wala. So intercept form ಅನ್ನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು, a ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು, b ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು. ಇವೆರಡು ಗೊತ್ತಾದ್ರೆ ಸ್ಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಲೈನ್ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ಅನ್ನು ಸಿಕ್ಬಿಡ್ತು. ಸದ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ ಇವೆರಡರದ್ದು ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. We do not know this small a value and we do not know this small b value, but we can find it out. ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಯಬಹುದು. ಯಾವ ತರ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಯಬಹುದು ನೋಡಿ. Now keenly observe. So this R point is this line segment AB internally in the ratio m:n. So I will make use of internal section formula, right? So that R point, this R point is dividing this line segment AB internally. In what ratio it is dividing this line segment AB? 1:2. So if you make use of internal section formula, you will get small a value and small b value. Once you know small a value and small b value, children make use of intercept form of the straight line equation. That will give you equation of straight line. Okay, let us write two lines related to diagram. Let AB be line segment between the axis. Okay, so question number I need to consider a line segment between the axis, and that line segment is divided internally by a point R in the ratio 1:k. R h comma k divides line segment AB in the ratio 1:2. So that is, so what do you understand that this R is dividing line segment AB in the ratio 1:2? It means that AR raised to RB is equal to 1:2. When we make use of internal section formula, children, we take it as m:n. Is that not right? So this R point is dividing line segment into two parts such that this ratio is this ratio to this to this, that is AR to RB is 1:2. So while using internal section formula, we know that ratio is considered as m:n. Okay. So now let us make use of internal section formula. For that, can you tell me what will be the coordinates of A point? It is a comma 0, because A point lies on the x-axis, so y coordinate becomes 0. And x coordinate of A point is, that is distance OA with proper sign, that is +a. Similarly, this B point lies on what? Y-axis, hence its x coordinate will be 0, y coordinate will become B. ಹಾಗಿದ್ರೆ ನಾನು ನಿಮಗೆ ಈಸಿಯಾಗಿ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಲಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಬರೀತೀನಿ. ನಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ಇರೋ ಲೈನ್ ಸೆಗ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಯಾವ್ದದ? AB. A ದು ಕೋಆರ್ಡಿನೇಟ್ಸ್ ಏನದ? A, 0. B ದು ಕೋಆರ್ಡಿನೇಟ್ಸ್ ಏನದ? 0, B. ಈ ಲೈನ್ ಸೆಗ್ಮೆಂಟ್ AB ಯಾವ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ನಿಂದ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಆಗ್ಯದ? R ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ನಿಂದ. ಯಾವ ರೇಷಿಯೋ ನಲ್ಲಿ? 1:2 ರೇಷಿಯೋ ನಲ್ಲಿ. Right? So what is internal section formula, children? We know that coordinates of point of division. ಯಾವ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತದಲ್ಲ ಆ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಇನ್ ಕೋಆರ್ಡಿನೇಟ್ಸ್ of point of division is given by the formula mx2 plus mx1 divided by m plus n, my2 plus my1 upon m plus n. This is our internal section formula. You must know that internal section formula is used to find out the coordinates of point of division. So we know the coordinates of point of division, that is h comma k, right? So by using internal section formula, right? So left side what we will have? We will have coordinates of that point which is dividing. So right now we know the coordinates of that point which is dividing the line segment AB. H comma K is equal to, so A points coordinates x1, y1, B points coordinates x2, y2. Let us put in that formula mx2. This is m, this is n. M is to n, 1 is to 2. M value is 1, n value is 2. So mx2, m is 1, x2 is 0, mx2 plus nx1, n value is 2, x1 is 8 divided by m plus n, that is 1 plus 2, comma my2, 1 into y2 is b plus ny1, n is 2, y1 is 0 divided by m plus n. Right? So this becomes finally h comma k equal to 2a by 3, b by 3. Right? And you must be aware that what we want x-intercept value and y-intercept value. If you know these two informations, you can write down equation of straight line by using intercept form. So how do I get that a value and b value when h and k are known to us? So this is one ordered pair. Ordered pair means list of two elements in order. So this is another ordered pair. Between these two ordered pairs, there is sign of equality. So if two ordered pairs are given as equal, that implies that their corresponding first elements are equal and corresponding second elements are equal. Right? Between these two ordered pairs, children, there is sign of equality. If two ordered pairs are given as equal, it means that their corresponding first elements are equal and corresponding second elements are equal. So from this you can get a value, a equal to 3h by 2, b equal to 3. So you know x-intercept value, you know b-intercept value. Now use intercept form of the straight line equation. Equation of straight line is x by a plus y by b equals to 1. Using this particular equation only because you have found out x-intercept value and you have found out y-intercept value. Hence, we are using intercept form of the straight line equation. So x by a value is 3h by 2 plus y by b value is 3k equals to 1. So this becomes 2x upon 3h, 2x upon 3h. This whole denominator will move to the numerator, so it becomes 2x by 3h, y by 3k equals to 1. So let us take now the LCM. This equation of straight line, now ಲಾಸ್ಟಿಗೆ ಯಾವ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀತೀವಿ ax plus by plus c equal to 0 ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀತೀವಿ. ಸೊ LCM ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗ್ತದ್ರಿ? LCM will become 3hk. So 3hk will become LCM. Already 3h ಅದ, 3hk ಆಗಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ k ಲಿ ಇಂಟು ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ. So this becomes 2kx into 3k ಅದರಿ, 3hk ಆಗಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ h ಲಿ ಇಂಟು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. So this is yh equal to 1. So this is 2kx plus yh equal to 3hk, or a term ಅನ್ನು ನೀವು ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಗೆ ತಗೊಂಡು ಬರೀಬಹುದು. 2kx plus hy minus 3kh equal to 0. This is the required equation of the straight line. Okay. So which form of the straight line equation you will be using, that entirely depends upon the data given in the question. Without geometrically analyzing what data is given to you in the question, it is very difficult to answer problems on straight line. Okay. So you first, whatever the data is given, analyze it geometrically. Some idea you will get what has to be done, which form of straight line equation you need to use. Accordingly, you proceed, children. Okay. So last problem of exercise 10.2. Question number 20. By using the concept of equation of line, prove that three points 3, 0, -2, -2 and 8, 2 are collinear. This is the question. Another simple question which we are having in exercise 10.2. This is the last problem of exercise 10.2, children. First, let us try to understand what do we mean by points are collinear. So points are said to be collinear if they can be connected using a single straight line. ಈಗ ಈ ತರ 3 points ಅಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. So these 3 points can be connected using a single straight line. Hence these 3 points A, B and C, they will be called as what? Collinear. So if points are like this, just think, can you connect these 3 points using a single straight line? It is not possible. Only you can connect at a time 2 points using a single straight line. Ee tara connect madabodu, but ee line inda ee point connect agangilla. You had connect madabodu ಅಥವಾ you had connect madabodu. ಹೌದಾ ಇಲ್ಲ? So if 3 points are collinear, we can connect all those points using a single straight line. Is that clear? What do we mean by points as collinear? 3 or more points are said to be collinear if all those points can be connected using single straight line. Okay. So now here I need to prove that. So these 3 given points are collinear. Using which concept, children? Using the concept of equation of line. So I will write what does it mean. Keenly observe. To prove the points 3, 0, -2, -2 and 8, 2 as collinear, we need to prove that equation of line joining 2 points, any 2 points. I will take here 3, 0 and -2, -2 will be satisfied by 8, Are you getting what does it mean? Go through the lines what I have written, children. You may understand. To prove that these 3 points are collinear, what I need to do? We need to prove that equation of line joining any 2 points. Here I have taken these two as 2 points. Line joining these 2 points will be satisfied by another left out point, that is 8, 2. What does it mean? Again, my order 3, 0 ಮತ್ತು -2, -2 ಇವೆರಡು ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ನಿಂದ ಪಾಸ್ ಆಗೋ ಲೈನಿಂಗ್ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಯೋಣ ಫಸ್ಟ್. ಇಷ್ಟರೇ ಗೊತ್ತದ, ನಾನು 2 ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಅವೆರಡು ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ನಿಂದ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಲೈನ್ ಅಂತೂ ಎಳಿಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬರ್ತದೆ. You will get equation of straight line passing via these 2 points. ಈಗ ಒಂದು ವೇಳೆ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಏನು ಉಳಿದದಲ್ರಿ 8, 2 ಆ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಈ ಲೈನ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಇತ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ಕಂಪಲ್ಸರಿ ಈ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತದ ಈ ಸ್ಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಲೈನ್ ಈಕ್ವೇಶನ್ ಅನ್ನ ಸ್ಯಾಟಿಸ್ಫೈ ಮಾಡೇ ಮಾಡ್ತದ. What is equation of straight line? It's a relation between x and y which will be satisfied by every point present on the line. So when I find out equation of line joining these 2 points, if this point a comma 2, if it lies on this straight line, it will satisfy it. If it doesn't lie, it will not satisfy it. If your equation gets satisfied by this third point 8 comma 2, it means that this 8 comma 2 is also the point present on the same line. If that point doesn't satisfy equation of straight line, it means that 8 comma 2 is not present on this straight line. So hence we can conclude that points are non-collinear. ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಲ್ರಿ? ಓಕೆ. ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಯಾವ್ದಾರ 2 ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ತಗೋಬೋದಾ? ನಾನು ಇವೆರಡು ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಸರ್, ನೀವು ಇವೆರಡು ಯಾಕೆ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಡಿ. ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಚೂಸ್ ಎನಿ 2 ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್. ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಸೆಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲೂ ನಾನು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಒಂದೆರಡು ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆ. ಲೆಂತ್ ಬೇಸ್ಡ್ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಇತ್ತು, ರಿಲೇಷನ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ಲೆಂತ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಸೆಲ್ಸಿಯಸ್ ಟೆಂಪರೇಚರ್, ರಿಲೇಷನ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ಅಬ್ಸಲ್ಯೂಟ್ ಟೆಂಪರೇಚರ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಫ್ಯಾರನ್ಹೀಟ್ ಟೆಂಪರೇಚರ್. ಅಲ್ಲೂ ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದಿತ್ತು, ಯಾವ್ದು ಡಾಟಾ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ ತಗೋಬಹುದಿತ್ತು, ಯಾವ ಡಾಟಾ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೂ ವೈ ಆಕ್ಸಿಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ ತಗೋಬಹುದಾಗಿತ್ತು. ಅದು ಯಾವ್ದಾರ 2 ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ನಿಂತ ಪಾಸ್ ಆಗೋ ಸ್ಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಲೈನ್ ಈಕ್ವೇಶನ್ ಅನ್ನು ನೀವು ಬರಬಹುದು. ನಾನು ಯಾವ್ದು ತಗೊಂಡಿನಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ 3 0 -2 -2. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ 2 ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಸಾಕು, ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಲೈನ್ ಈಕ್ವೇಶನ್ ಸಿಗ್ತದೆ. ಯಾವ್ದನ್ನ 2 ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ತಗೋಬಹುದು. ಸೊ ನಾನು ಇವೆರಡು ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಈಕ್ವೇಶನ್ ಆಫ್ ಲೈನ್ passing through 3 0 and -2 comma -2 is 2 point form ಇಂದ ಒಂದಕ್ಕೆ x1 y1 ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀವಿ, ಇನ್ನ ಒಂದಕ್ಕೆ x2 y2 ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀವಿ. ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ 2 point form? y minus y1 equals to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1 into x minus x1. This is called as a 2 point form of the straight line equation. Why we are using 2 point form? Because we know that if we are having 2 points, we can find out the equation of straight line using this particular formula. Okay, so y minus y1 is 0 equal to y2 minus 2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1 into x minus x2. So x1 y1 x2 y2 place ನಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೇನು ಡಿಜಿಟ್ಸ್ ಇದಾವೆ ಅವು ರಿಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಪುಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಓಕೆ, y2 is -2, y1 is 0, x2 is -2, minus x1 is 3 into x minus x1. So this becomes y equal to, this is -2 divided by -5, minus and minus cancel, so it is 2 by 5 into x minus 3. So this becomes now 5y equal to, inside the bracket multiply by 2, so this is 2x minus 6. So this can be written as minus 2x plus 2x. If I take to the left side, minus 2x plus 5y plus x equal to 0. Okay, so ಇವೆರಡು ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ನಿಂದ ಪಾಸ್ ಆಗೋ ಸ್ಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಲೈನ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿತೀವಿ. ನಂತರ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಥರ್ಡ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಏನು ಓದೋದಲ್ಲ ಆ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಈ ಸ್ಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಲೈನ್ ಈಕ್ವೇಶನ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಪುಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. If this third point satisfies this straight line equation, it means that that point is present on that straight line. If this third point fails to satisfy this equation, it means that that third point is not present on the straight line. Is that clear? Right? So ಈ ಮೂರನೇ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಈ ಸ್ಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಲೈನ್ ಈಕ್ವೇಶನ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಪುಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. So put x equal to 8, y equal to 2. ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ, LHS equal to RH satisfy ಅರ್ಥ ಏನು, LHS ಮತ್ತು RHS ಸೇಮ್ ಬರಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಈ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಈ ಈಕ್ವೇಶನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪುಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ ಮೇಲೆ LHS ಮತ್ತು RHS ಏನಾದ್ರೂ ಸೇಮ್ ಬಂತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಏನು, ಈ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಲೈನ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಅದ. ಲೈನ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಅದಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು, ಆ ಎರಡು ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಲೈನ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಸಿಗ್ತದೆ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ 3 ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ಹೆಂಗದಾವೆ, ಒಂದೇ ಸ್ಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಲೈನ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಅದಾವ ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನೋಡೋಣ. ಸೊ x ಇರಲ್ಲಿ 8 ಹಾಕ್ರಿ, -16 plus 10 plus 6 equal to 0. So minus 16 plus 16 equal to 0. 0 equal to 0. Satisfy ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ? So ಬರೀಬೇಕು ನಾವು point a comma 2 is satisfying equation of straight. So satisfy ಮಾಡಿರ್ತದಂದ್ರೆ ಆ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಏನದ ಆ ಲೈನ್ ಮೇಲೆ therefore points 3 0 2 comma minus 2 and 8 comma 2 are collinear. This is the solution. Okay. So now the next concept of this chapter straight lines is general equation of straight line. General equation of line. This is the last. We are at the introduction of last exercise, right? So general equation of line. Very simple concept, children. So far, you people have learned various forms of straight line equation. Which forms you have learned? Slope point form. Slope point form. When do you make use of this equation? When the slope of the line m is given, when coordinates of one point x1 y1 present on the line are given. ಯಾವ equation ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಏನು ಡಾಟಾ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನೆ ಅನ್ನೋದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಸ್ಲೋಪ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಯಾವಾಗ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ವಿ? ನನಗೆ ಆ ಲೈನ್ ಸ್ಲೋಪ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು. ಸ್ಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಲೈನ್ ಈಕ್ವೇಶನ್ ಏನಿರ್ತಿತ್ತು? y minus y1 equals to m into x minus x1. This is called as the slope point form of the straight line equation. Next, 2-point form. Last problem ನಾನು ಇದೇ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಅನ್ನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಈಕ್ವೇಶನ್ ಬರ್ತಿದ್ದೆ. So 2-point form ಯಾವಾಗ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ? When coordinates of 2 points present on the straight line are given. ಲೈನ್ ಮೇಲಿರೋ ಎರಡು ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಇಂದ ಕೋಆರ್ಡಿನೇಟ್ಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ರೆ ಈ 2-point ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಸ್ಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಲೈನ್ ಈಕ್ವೇಶನ್ ಬರೀತೀವಿ. ಏನಿದೆ? y minus y1 equal to y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1 into x minus x1. Third form, slope intercept form. So when do I use this particular form of straight line equation? When slope of the line is given and y-intercept C is given. So what is the equation of straight line, children? Y equal to mx plus c. So when we use this particular straight line equation y equal to mx plus c, when we are given slope m, when we are given y-intercept c. Even if we use the x-intercept, we use this equation y equal to m into x minus c. ಇದನ್ನು ಸ್ಲೋಪ್ ಇಂಟರ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್. ಈ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವಾಗ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? y ಇಂಟರ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಾಗ. ಈ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಯಾವಾಗ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? x ಇಂಟರ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್. ಇದರ x ಇಂಟರ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಯಾವುದು? d. Already in details are ಹೇಳಿರ್ತಾರೆ. This is our x intercept. Okay. Next, intercept form use ಮಾಡಿರಿ. Now question number 19 exercise 10.2 ನಲ್ಲಿ intercept form use ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಏನದ intercept form? x by a plus y by b equal to 1. ಇದು ಯಾವಾಗ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ? when x intercept a is given, y intercept b is given. What is given will decide which form of straight line equation you will use. Next form ಯಾವುದು? Normal form. So what is the normal form of straight line equation? X cos omega plus y sin omega equal to p. Right? So what is omega here and what is p here? So p stands for length of the perpendicular drawn from origin to the line. This is p. Omega stands for what? Angle made by this perpendicular with positive direction of x-axis in anti-clockwise direction. This is omega. So ಈ p ಮತ್ತು omega ಕೊಟ್ಟಾಗ ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಅನ್ನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಈಗ ಮೇನ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ನೋಡಿ. ಈ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ಗಳನ್ನು ನೀವು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ straight line equation children in any problem. Finally, whatever the equation you used to get, it used to take a form like this. Coefficient, a number, I will say like this, real number x plus real number into y plus constant equal to 0. Check it out. You can check it, very simple thing. Irrespective of any of the straight line equation you used in the problem, at the last stage, you used to write the equation of straight line like this only. For your kind information, if you consider the 20th problem using the 2-point form of the straight line equation, we finally obtained straight line equation as minus 2x plus 5y plus 6 equal to 0. Last equation ನೋಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ constant into x plus constant into y plus constant equal to 0. If you consider 19th problem children, you have found out equation of straight line. ಅದನ್ನು ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಬರ್ದಿದ್ದಿ ನೋಡು. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ರೆಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಅದ ಈ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಕೇಳಿದವ್ರ ಹತ್ರ 2kx plus hy minus 3kh equal to 0. ಇದನ್ನು ಹೆಂಗೆ ಬರ್ದಿದ್ದಿ? Real number into x plus real number into y plus constant equal to 0. So what common thing I am observing here, whatever may be the form of the straight line equation I use, finally whatever the straight line equation I get, I write it something like this: real number into x, real number into y plus constant equal to 0. So this is called as a general equation of the straight line. General ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲದಕ್ಕೂ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ನೀನು ಈ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡು, ಈ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡು, ಈ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡು, ಯಾವುದನ್ನ ಗೊತ್ತಿರೋ ಸ್ಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಲೈನ್ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡು, ಲಾಸ್ಟಿಗೆ ಬರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಸ್ಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ನೋಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತದಲ್ಲ, that is called as general form of the straight line equation. Okay, so definition is like this. With some conditions we will define it, children. So we are going to define now general equation of the straight line. Any equation of the form, last straight line equation ಏನು ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಿತ್ತು? x ಜೊತೆ ಒಂದು ನಂಬರ್ ಬರ್ತಿತ್ತು, ಅದು ಏನಾದರೂ ಆಗಿರಬಹುದು, a ಅಂತ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡಿ ನಾನು, ಪ್ಲಸ್ y ಜೊತೆ ಒಂದು ನಂಬರ್ ಬರ್ತಿತ್ತು, ಅದು b ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡಿ, ಇವೆರಡು ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬರೀ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದು ನಾವು ನೋಡಿದೀವಿ. ಹೌದಲ್ಲ? ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಿದಲ್ಲ minus 2x plus 5y plus 6 equal to 0. ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು ಈ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾದಿಂದ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ 2-point ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ. ಬಟ್ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಲೈನ್ ಬರ್ದಾಗ ನೋಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಏನ್ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಿತ್ತು? ಈ ತರ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಿತ್ತು. ax constant into x where are real constants, comma they are all real numbers children. ಇನ್ನ ಒಂದು ನಂಬರ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಅದ, ಅದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಕಾಂಪ್ಲೆಕ್ಸ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಅದು ಡೀಲ್ ಮಾಡಂಗಿಲ್ಲ ನಾವು, they are imaginary numbers. We speak about only real number system here. Any equation of the form ax plus by plus c equal to 0, where a, b and c are real constants, comma a and b are not 0 simultaneously at a time. Simultaneously it means one day 0 ಇರಬಹುದು. is called general equation of straight line. Okay. Is that clear? So what is the general equation of a straight line? General equation of straight line is ax plus by plus c equal to 0. There are some conditions, children, that you need to remember. What are those conditions? What are those conditions? A, B and C, they must be always real numbers, and this A and B should not be simultaneously zero. ಈ A ಮತ್ತು B ಎರಡು ಎಟ್ ಎ ಟೈಮ್ ಝೀರೋ ಇರಬಾರದು. ಇಂಥ ಈಕ್ವೇಶನ್ ನಾವೇನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ? ಜನರಲ್ ಈಕ್ವೇಶನ್ ಆಫ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಲೈನ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. And another important point we observe is general equation of straight line ax plus by plus c equal to 0 is linear equation in two variables x and y. Agreed? What do you mean by linear equation? The highest power of the unknown variables must be 1. So x ಮೇಲೆ highest power nu 1 ಅದ, y ಮೇಲೆ highest power nu 1 ಅದ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ general equation of circle is what? Linear equation in two variables. So if anyone asks you, what do you mean by general equation of straight line? You must answer that ax plus by plus c equal to 0 is called a general equation of straight line with some conditions. What are those? These a, b and c must be the real numbers, and this a and b should not be 0 at a time. ಯಾವುದನ್ನ ಒಂದು 0 ಇದ್ದರೆ ನಡೀತದೆ. ಈಗ ನೋಡೋಣ, a 0 ಇತ್ತಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. If a is 0, equation ಏನು ಉಳಿತದ? by plus c equal to 0, that is y equal to minus c by b. y equal to minus c by b ಎಂತ ಸ್ಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಲೈನ್ ಅನ್ನು ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ ಹೇಳು? parallel to x axis ಅಥವಾ parallel to y axis? Think. Already you people have learned these concepts, is it not? ಇದು line. So this is parallel to y axis. So parallel to y axis ಇದ್ರೆ ಅದರ equation ಹೆಂಗಿರುತ್ತೆ? x equal to constant. So if a line is parallel to x axis, ಇದರ equation ಹೆಂಗಿರ್ತದೆ? y equals to constant. So y equal to constant ಬಂದದಂದ್ರೆ general equation of straight line ಅಲ್ಲಿ a value 0 ಇದ್ರೆ ಬರೋ equation ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಹೆಂಗಿರ್ತದೆ? parallel to x axis. ಒಂದು ವೇಳೆ b 0 ಅದಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೊ, ax plus c equal to 0, x equal to constant, x equal to minus c by x equal to constant ಅಂದ್ರೆ line parallel to x axis. But ಎರಡು 0 ಆಯಿತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ equation ಬರಂಗಿಲ್ಲ, c equal to 0 ಆಗ್ತದೆ. It does not represent a straight line. That's why we have put the condition that children, in this general equation of straight line, a and b cannot be simultaneously 0. If any one is 0, that is okay. Both cannot be 0 in single time. Next point we need to know in this case. No. When, I will do it later, just you remember it. When equation of a straight line, we get a slope using formula m equals to minus a divided by b. Most important formula you need to remember. Already you have learned various formulae to find out slope. When inclination made by the line is given, m ಹೆಂಗೆ ಹಿಡಿತೀವಿ? tan theta formula use ಮಾಡಿ. If theta means inclination, angle. When inclination is given, slope we used to find out by using the formula m equals to tan theta. If 2 points present on the line are given, we used to find out slope by using the formula m equals to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So suppose that you are not given inclination and you are not given 2 points present on the line, rather you are given equation of straight line like this. ನಿನಗೆ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಲೈನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟನಂತ ಅನ್ಕೋ, ಸ್ಲೋಪ್ ಕಂಡಿಡಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ when equation of straight line is given, if we are asked to find out slope of the line, in that case slope is computed by the formula minus a by b minus a stands for coefficient of x, which is 2 here. B stands for coefficient of y, which is -3. Minus and minus cancels out. So slope of the line will become what, children? M equals to 2 by 3. Right? So whenever you are given general equation of the straight line, so ಆ ಲೈನ್ equation ಅನ್ನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಸ್ಲೋಪ್ ಏನು ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿತೀವಿ ನಾವು, m equals to minus a divided by b ಅನ್ನೋ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿತೀವಿ. So in our next session we shall discuss how do we reduce general equation of straight line into various